Hello YouTube. I would like to make a video on the fact that I have discovered something, and in that I've discovered myself. And right now I'm trying something different. I got the camera here in the mirror, and I'm trying to go somewhere where there's a lot of light and a lot of light behind me. But I have been coming to grips with myself here in the last few months, and I'm still discovering myself. I'm in my 40s now, and I look forward to discovering more about myself. And thanks to a lot of my friends and a lot of my subscribers, I am learning even more. I would like to talk about the fact that I have discovered that I am a slave. Excuse me, I'm kind of sweating. I am a slave, and I must come to the realization of the fact that I am a slave in order to free myself. I have looked at a lot of the videos, and I have realized so much about me and so much about my mother, my adopted mother, my birth mother, and their mothers. I have not even met their mothers, but I have come to a realization of their mothers. They're also my father, my birth father, who I've only met one time, and my adopted father and his fathers. And I realized that the fact that they said that slavery was over in the 1800s, they were probably talking about physical slavery, and even in that, physical slavery still exists. And the greatest slavery that you can have is mental slavery, and I've discovered that I am a mental slave, and I am so happy that I've discovered that I am, because only I can free myself. And in order to be free, you must acknowledge the fact that you are not free. I was born behind bars, I discovered today. And I look at the world through bars. And now I am frightened. I am afraid that I have been barred from society and barred from loving myself and loving others and loving my kids and loving everyone else and loving their kids and loving the community. And now I, at 41, realize that I am now disappointed. And I am disappointed in myself. But at the same time, too, I was helpless. I am disappointed in both of my mothers and both of my fathers. But I must realize that they themselves were enslaved, and they played no doings in it. And you know, this slavery is not just confined to being black. This slavery is confined to many colors, to many people. You don't have to be black to be enslaved. My white brothers and my white sisters, my Asian brothers and my Asian sisters, they are enslaved too. Enslaved to the system. As I watch these videos and stuff on YouTube, I began to see the different types of slaveries out there and how they have us bondage. Those elitists, those people that we don't see, those outside people that control our money and control what we see. They control what we read. And all we know is what they will allow us to know. That's one of the greatest slaveries that one could ever be a part of, you know, being, you know, set a portion, you know, of what you can have, you know, and then at the same time, you know, looking on the outside, looking in at others and what they have, and I can't have any of it. No matter what I do and how I try, you know, God put me on the earth so that my destiny would be mine, but yet in truth, fate and man has controlled my destiny. And there is really very little that I can do about it. You know, some people, you know, they free themselves, and the rest of us, we watch them we watch them be set free. And I was just looking at that 750 billion dollar bailout package that occurred. So much money, you know, we couldn't even count it all, but it's our money. And the sad thing about it, we never got a chance to vote on it. We have no say-so as to what the money will do for us or for anyone else. If I had my way, $750 billion certainly wouldn't just all go to the banks. I mean, some of that money I would like to have, you know, for us, the American people, the people that work for that money. It would be beautiful if we had some say-so. You know, we would probably, you know, pay off a lot of mortgages out there. I'm sure we would. You know, a lot of people are losing their homes. We certainly would make sure that something is done about this soaring food price, like doing away with taxes on food. I mean, it's something that could be done. We the slaves, we are so enthused and we are so elated that finally we have a savior. We have a Martin Luther King, and that's Obama. But I am afraid today to realize that even Obama cannot set free the slaves, because the system still controls his thoughts, his mind also. So I wanted to just make this video to let a lot of people realize that the American flag has stripes because those stripes represent something. Those stars to me represent something. The stripes, the color red, represent the blood, and the stripes represent the bars, and the stars represent the elite. The few in the darkness represent us, the blue. And realizing that it's all about, at this point now, we must discover and realize that we are slaves. And then and only then can we realize that we can be set free. I will be doing another video after this video in a series of videos. Thanks for watching, YouTube.